Good morning. Today's topic, chemical kinetics. Chemical kinetics is a branch of physical chemistry. It can deals with the measurements of rate of reaction proceeding under given conditions of temperature, pressure, and concentration. Means kinetics reveals the rate of the reaction proceeding under given conditions of temperature, pressure, and concentration, and it can also explain the mechanism of a chemical reaction. In the kinetics, the important terms are rate of reaction, law of mass action, rate constant, order of the reaction, and molecularity. Among these, the first one is rate of reaction. In a chemical reaction, reactants are converted into products. It is indicated an arrow from reactants to products. For example, reactants, it gives products. That is, A reactant, it gives B product. Similarly, C and D reactants are converted into E and F products. During the chemical reaction, the reactants which are converted into products, initially the concentration of reactants is maximum. But when the reaction is going on, the concentration of reactants are gradually decreases. Simultaneously, the concentration of products are gradually increases. It is explained by using just a chart. Here, initially A reactant having 100% concentration. When the reaction is not started, means T is equal to 0, the obtained product's concentration 0%. But when the reaction is going on, after T1 seconds time, we are obtaining 10% of the products. At that time, the concentration of reactants are 100 minus 10, it gives 90% of reactants is left. Similarly, after T2 seconds time, the reaction is proceeding. After T2 seconds time, we are obtaining some 30% of the products. At the time, the concentration of reactants are 70%. Again, after T3 seconds time, we are obtaining 50% of the products. At the time, the concentration of reactants are 50%. After T4 seconds time, then obtained products concentration is 90%. The concentration of reactants left is 10%. After T5 seconds time, we are obtaining 99% of the reactants. At the time, the concentration of reactants are only 1% left. Similarly, when the reaction is going on, the concentration of reactants are gradually decreases. Simultaneously, the concentration of products are gradually increases. From this data, we can define as rate of the reaction is defined as the decrease in the concentration of reactants in unit time or increase in the concentration of products in unit time is called rate of the reaction. Or it can also defined as the change in the concentration of reactants or products in unit time is called rate of the reaction. Generally, the rate of reaction are equal to change in the concentration by change in the time. The rate of the reaction is expressed either minus dC by dt or plus dx by dt. Here the minus dC indicate the decreasing the concentration of reactants at a unit time of dt with respect to reactants. Similarly, but plus dx indicates increase in the concentration of products with a unit time of dt with respect to products. Means minus sign indicates the decreasing the concentration of reactants, plus sign indicates the increasing the concentration of products. Here the units for rate of reaction. Here first rate of reaction means decreasing the concentration of reactants or increasing the concentration of products in unit time is called rate of the reaction. It is denoted with R, that is R equal to dx by dt. Generally, the concentration of products are expressed in terms of moles per liter. The time is expressed in terms of seconds. The units for rate of reaction is moles per liter per second. That is about the rate of reaction and their units. Here in the rate means while the time is moving, change the concentration of either reactants or products. The same thing can be explained by plotting the graph between concentration versus time. Here initially the concentration of products are 0, but initially the concentration of reactants are maximum. But the time is going on, means when the reaction is going on, the concentration of reactants are gradually decreases. Simultaneously, when the reaction is going on, the concentration of products are gradually increases. There are two curves are obtained by plotting the graph between the concentration versus time. Next, second term is rate law or rate equation. Here generally according to law of mass action, means the law of mass action is stated as at constant temperature, the rate of the reaction is directly proportional to the product of concentration of reactants, is called law of mass action. Here the rate law or rate equation means the equation which can express the relation between the rate of the reaction and concentration of reactants is called rate equation or rate law. For example, A moles of A and B moles of B reactants are converted into C moles of C and D moles of D products. According to law of mass action, the rate of reaction is directly proportional to the product of concentration of the reactants, that is A to the power of A and B to the power of B. That implies the rate equal to some proportionality constant K into A to the power of A and B to the power of B, where K is called rate constant. Here the rate constant is defined as rate constant or velocity constant or specific reaction rate. It is defined as the rate constant of a reaction is equal to the rate of the reaction when the concentration of each of the reactants is unity. That is, A and B reactants are converted into products. According to law of mass action, the rate R equal to dx by dt equal to K into concentration of A and concentration of B, where the concentration of reactants A and B is equal to unity, then the rate equal to dx by dt equal to rate constant K. Means according to law of mass action, at constant temperature, the rate of reaction is directly proportional to the product of concentration of the reactants. Its proportionality constant is also called as rate constant. Proportionality constant is called rate constant, or it can also defined as rate constant is equal to the rate of the reaction in which the concentration of reactants are unity, is called rate constant. Here, for example, during the chemical reactions, some examples are here: decomposition of nitrogen pentoxide. That is 2 moles of nitrogen pentoxide decomposed to give 4 moles of nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. Similarly, 1 mole of nitrogen pentoxide decomposed to give 2 moles of nitrogen dioxide and half mole of oxygen gas. Here, for this balanced chemical equation, while writing the different possible ways in which the rate of reaction can be expressed, giving the relation between the different rate constants. Here, while writing the relation between the different rate of reactions and relation between the rate constants is, first one, it can be written as minus d of N2O5 by dt equal to K into N2O5 concentration. Second one is d of NO2 by dt equal to K1 into N2O5 concentration. Similarly, d of O2 by dt equal to K2 into N2O5. From the above equations, it is clear that 1 mole nitrogen pentoxide on decomposition to give 2 moles of nitrogen dioxide and half mole of oxygen. Here, the relation between the rate constants is K1 equal to, that is 2K, and K2 equal to half K. Thus, it is very essential to specify with respect to which substance the rate of reaction is expressed. Next, second example. In this chemical reaction, or the kinetics of the chemical reaction, M moles of A, N moles of B, P moles of C. It gives rise to M moles of X, N moles of Y, P moles of Z products, which obeys the rate expression equation is, that is dx by dt equal to k into a to the power of m, b to the power of n. From this rate equation, calculate the order of reaction with respect to A, order of reaction with respect to B, order of reaction with respect to C, total order of reaction, molecularity of reaction, and order of reaction if B is taken in large excess. Here, from the rate expression equation or rate equation, that is dx by dt equal to k into a to the power of m into b to the power of n. The first point is the order of reaction with respect to A is mth order, mth order with respect to A. Second one, the order of reaction with respect to B is nth order with respect to B. Third one, the order of reaction with respect to C is zero order because the reaction is of zero order with respect to C because C does not appear in the rate expression equation. That is, the rate of reaction does not depends upon the concentration of C. Fourth one, the total order of reaction is m plus n plus 0, that equal to m plus n. The molecularity of a reaction is, that is, m plus n plus p. The last one, order of reaction if B is taken in large excess. When B is taken in large excess, the rate becomes independent of B, and this, under such circumstances, the rate of reaction will be determined only with respect to A. Hence, the order of reaction will be M. That is about the order and molecularity of a reactions basing on the rate expression equation. Next one, the units for rate constant. Here, n moles of A reactants are converted into X products according to law of mass action. The rate of reaction R equal to Kn into A to the power of n, that equal to dx by dt. Here the rate constant Kn equal to dx by dt by A to the power of n. Here where dx by dt is called rate of the reaction, then its units are, that is, mole to the power of 1, liter to the power of -1, second inverse. By A is the concentration of reactants are expressed in moles per liter, means that is mole to the power of n, liter to the power of -n. Here, while rewrite that equation, Kn equal to, here mole terms to the power of 1 minus n, liter to the power of n minus 1, second inverse, is the nth order rate constant units. That is Kn equal to mole to the power of 1 minus n, liter to the power of n minus 1, second inverse. From this nth order rate constant units, we can also express the units of the zero order, first order, second order, and third order rate constants. That is, here if n equal to 0, if n equal to 0, K0 equal to mole to the power of 1 minus 0, liter to the power of 0 minus 1, second inverse. Means K0 equal to mole to the power of 1, liter to the power of -1, second inverse. It is the units for zero order rate constant. Here the zero order rate constant units are similar with the units of the rate of the reaction. It is the important point. Zero order rate constant units are similar with the units of rate of the reaction. Second point, if n equal to 1, if n equal to 1, K1 equal to mole to the power of 1 minus 1, liter to the power of 1 minus 1, second inverse. Means that is K1 equal to mole to the power of 0, liter to the power of 0, second inverse. Simply we can say that K1 equal to second inverse or time inverse. It is the units for first order rate constant. Similarly, if n equal to 2, K2 equal to mole to the power of 1 minus 2, liter to the power of 2 minus 1, second inverse. Then that implies K2 equal to mole to the power of -1, liter to the power of 1, second inverse is the units for second order rate constant. Next one, if n equal to 3, that is K3 equal to mole to the power of 1 minus 3, liter to the power of 3 minus 1, second inverse means K3 equal to mole to the power of -2, liter to the power of 2, second inverse. Indicate it is the units for third order rate constant. By using this nth order rate constant units, that is Kn equal to mole to the power of 1 minus n, liter to the power of n minus 1, second inverse, we can derive the units for zero order, first order, second order and third order rate constants. Next one, order of reaction. Next term is order of reaction. It is defined as it is the sum of the powers of the concentration of terms in the rate expression equation is called order. Order means it is the sum of the powers of the concentration terms in the rate expression equation is called order of reaction. The total or overall order of a reaction is the sum of its orders in respect of the individual reactants. For example, R equal to the rate of reaction, R equal to K into concentration of A. The reaction is of first order reaction. Similarly, the rate of reaction R equal to K into A to the power of 2. The reaction is of second order. Similarly, the rate of reaction R equal to K into concentration of A into concentration of B. The overall reaction is of second order, but the reaction is first order with respect to A. The reaction is first order with respect to B, but total overall order of reaction is second order. Similarly, the rate of reaction R equal to K into A to the power of 3. The reaction is of third order. Another example, the rate of reaction are equal to K into A to the power of 2 B. The overall reaction is of third order, but the reaction is of second order with respect to A, but the reaction is of first order with respect to B. Similarly, the rate of reaction are equal to K into concentration of A into concentration of B to the power of 2. The overall reaction is of third order, but the reaction is of first order with respect to A, but the reaction is second order with respect to B. Similarly, the rate of reaction are equal to K into A, concentration of A into concentration of B into concentration of C. The overall reaction is of third order. The reaction is of first order with respect to A. The reaction is first order with respect to B. The reaction is of first order with respect to C. Here for the specific examples for the different orders. That is, in the photochemical reactions, that is hydrogen gas combines with chlorine gas in the presence of sunlight, it gives 2 moles of hydrogen chloride gas, which is a zero order reaction. Similarly, acid catalyzed iodination of acetone, that is acetone plus iodine in the presence of HCl, it gives alpha iodoacetone plus HI, which is also a zero order reaction. Third example, decomposition of nitrogen pentoxide to give nitrogen dioxide and half mole of oxygen is a first order reaction. Another example, the acid catalyzed hydrolysis of methyl estate, that is CH3COO CH3 plus H2O, double decomposed to in the presence of HCl, it gives acetic acid CH3COOH plus methyl alcohol, is a pseudo first order reaction. Another example, saponification reaction. Saponification means the base hydrolysis or alkali hydrolysis of esters to give sodium salts of acids and alcohols is called saponification. Example, that is ethyl acetate combines with alkali like sodium hydroxide, it gives sodium acetate and ethyl alcohol, which is a second order reaction. Then another example, esterification of acetic anhydride, it gives 2 moles of ethyl acetate, is a pseudo bimolecular reaction or pseudo second order reaction. Here from this data we can conclude or we can reveal that the order of reaction may be either positive or negative or fraction and zero. It may be a zero value also. Next term is molecularity of a reaction. Here generally the most of the reactions are occur in 2 steps, that is one is slow step and another one is fast step reactions. Here A is a reactant. In the slow step it gives intermediate products. Again in the fast step it gives products. Here during this chemical reaction, the slowest step in the chemical reaction is called rate determining step. The slow step in the chemical reaction is called rate determining step. The number of molecules participated in rate determining step is called molecularity. The number of molecules participated in rate determining step is called molecularity. Here generally the molecularity is always a positive integer. It never be equal to 0 or negative like order. The main differences between order and molecularity. Here the first point, in the order, it is the sum of the exponents of the concentration in the rate law equation is called order. Order means it is the sum of the powers of the concentration of the reactants in rate equation is called order. But molecularity is, it is the number of molecules involved in rate determining step, or it is the number of molecules involved in slow step is called molecularity. The second difference is it did not be a whole number, it can be fractional as well as zero value. But molecularity, it is always a whole number. It never be equal to 0 like order. Third difference, it cannot be calculated, although it can be determined experimentally. Order is determined experimentally, it cannot be calculated mathematically. But molecularity, it can be calculated by simple adding the molecules of the slowest step. It can be calculated by simply adding the molecules of the slowest step. The another difference is it is for an overall reaction and no separate steps are written to obtain it. Order, it is for an overall reaction and no separate steps are written to obtain it. But in the molecularity, in complex reactions, the overall molecularity of a reaction is significant. In such reactions, molecularity of the slowest step is of significance. In complex reactions, the overall molecularity of a reaction is significant. In such reactions, molecularity of the slowest step is of significance. These are the main differences between the order and molecularity. For example, in the acid catalyzed iodination of acetone, that is acetone plus iodine in the presence of HCl, it gives alpha iodoacetone plus HI. In this chemical reaction, the order of reaction is 0. It is a zero order reaction. But the molecularity of a reaction is 2. That is, one is acetone molecule, another one is iodine molecule. Therefore, molecularity is 2, but order is 0. Similarly, in the decomposition of nitrogen pentoxide to give nitrogen dioxide and oxygen gas, here order of reaction is 1, it is first order reaction. Molecularity is also 1 because only one molecule of nitrogen pentoxide is participated in the slow step. or rate determining step. Therefore, order 1, molecularity 1. Next, in the acid catalyzed hydrolysis of methyl estate, here methyl estate plus HCl, it gives acetic acid plus methyl alcohol. It is a pseudo unimolecular reaction, means it is pseudo first order reaction, but molecularity is 1. Acetic acid molecules are methyl estate molecules are participated in chemical reaction. That is about the order and molecularity differences and the order and molecularities of different chemical reactions. Thank you.